main points in my paper today, when I'm talking about the social development goals and the post-2015 development agenda, it relates back to the Millennium Development Goals, which were first established in the year 2000. And those 8 goals, really what has happened of those 8 goals and how governments have committed to those and whether they've met some of those targets. And really the answer is many of the targets have not been met. And one of the key criticisms of the MDGs is the fact that older people were a missing cohort in that group, in any of the documentation or any of the paperwork. So older people were totally denied existence, which was, from our point of view, really a big omission of the MDGs. So it didn't recognise the needs of older people. So what we're wanting to see in the post-2015 development framework is older people taking much more of a central point and a focus. And the good thing about what will precede the MDGs is the fact that the new social development goals will focus on more than just poverty. The issues and needs of people in general throughout the life course will be dealt with. So we're quite positive and interested to see that older people's voices can be heard and are a platform within the new development agenda. For me, what I want to see from the Australian perspective is the Australians stepping up and taking a leadership role and saying how important it is that older people are significant in any development goals post-2015. That's really going to be a strong emphasis of my presentation today, that it's for all of us to stand up and highlight the needs of a cohort of people, which will be 2 billion of us in 2015 out of a population of 8 billion. So first time in history where older people outnumber younger people, and the political buying power of this cohort cannot be underestimated. And it will be at the peril of governments and the UN, really, if they are overlooked today. My wish for aged care would be that there wasn't aged care. Really. When I think about the numbers of people, and it's a small number of people that really need residential aged care, how can we support families to provide much more of a caring role and an infrastructure where families can be more caring and supportive of families? My wish would be that we didn't have to have an aged care system, but clearly we have to. But I think what we need to be looking at is how can we maximise people's independence much more. I would like to see an aged care system which didn't reward dependency. So the more dependent you are, the more we will reward you as a subsidy from government. Why not reward organisations for actually improving people's capabilities and function? Actually being able to integrate them back into the community where possible. That would be my biggest wish for the aged care industry, is moving away from a dependency model and providing rewards to a sector to improve the functions of people. So the biggest emphasis in a long-term care home might be their rehab unit, or their falls prevention unit, or their restorative unit, or relationships across vision and ageing and those sorts of areas. Really, that's got to be the move as we move into the next generation of aged care.